Hey guys, KP Jax here. Today, I get the unfortunate news. Well, I actually got the news the other day that I had to buy a new dash cam. And why do I have to buy a new dash cam? Well, Sunday morning, somewhere between midnight and 7 a.m., somebody decided to bust into my truck. Actually, all the vehicles on my street. So I'm out a window, a dash cam, a dashboard, a radio. Man, they jacked my truck up. Of course, they did that through everybody's, and I used bolts to get my radio in there when I put it in, so it was pretty difficult to get out. This is what they did to my truck. All kinds of messed up. They ripped this part off because I had bolted in my radio, so they couldn't just yank it out. So what they ended up doing was actually breaking up all this mounting stuff that goes to my dashboard. Hopefully it can be repaired. And then that's my air conditioning stuff. My A118 dash cam was right there. They stole it. That's the new one that I got today. Thank you to my insurance. But kind of a pain in the ass. So they got all that. They took my microphone, I believe it was, the brand new one that I just bought. And all that right in my own driveway. So, you know, luckily they didn't go scouring through the vehicle and find everything else, like my first aid kit, new canteen and cooktop, tools, other things like that. So what I got to do now is tomorrow I got a glass company coming out because they're going to replace my door. And what else got taken? And I never leave anything in my vehicle, and the one time that I do, they took it. So I had an iPad I was about to sell, an iPad mini. I had my Galaxy Note that was in there, and my EDC, my everyday carry bag, the thing that I carry everywhere all the time that has supplies in it that I might need in case of an emergency. But so that was my Sunday awakening. And then I went to church and had fun for a couple hours, but then came back, had to vacuum out all the glass and everything from my truck and clean that up. So here we are 3 days later, and waiting on one more day before the glass company come out. Apparently a lot of people have broken windows because you know, Safe Light was Friday to wait for them. That would have been, you know, 5-day wait with a busted window. And at least the radio is being shipped to a local place, and they'll install it for me and stuff like that. But so crazy. I don't understand why people can't just keep their hands to themselves. You know, why go out and break into somebody's vehicle? You know, is it really that hard for you to get a job and actually do something to make some money? Do you have to go and break into somebody's vehicle or multiple vehicles, whatever it is, to steal a radio, a crappy radio that I bought used, and now you're going to rip it out, probably damage it, and, you know, go and try to sell it to a pawn shop or do something like that? It's such a pain. And then I had to log into the iPad and the tablet and send kill codes to those to make them useless for the people. But, you know, like my bag that I carry, I mean, that was, you know, a lot of time and effort went into that bag for emergency stuff that I needed, flashlights and medication and different things like that. So I'm gonna, sorry about that, guys. So my wife called me right in the middle of recording. So anyway, so yeah, so, you know, I got a bag, and you keep medications and other things in there that you might need throughout the day. But it's crazy on how people can validate what they do. You know, I was just watching a news article where a child, you know, a teenager, whatever, got shot and killed by a homeowner today. And the family was outraged that the kid got shot. And you know, what it comes down to is keep your crap, you know, you got to keep your stuff safe, basically, and people need to stay out of your business. So this lady, you know, gets a call from her alarm company and notified her, hey, your alarm's going off. You need to go home and verify that something bad is actually happening, and then they'll call the cops. So they call the cops. She gets home, sees this kid climbing out of her window and shoots him. Obviously, she felt afraid for her life, most likely, which is why she did that. But then, you know, the family comes out and tries to justify what was going on So this kid does that, and of course he's a good upstanding kid is what they say, only cared about education, loved living life, and loved learning and all this stuff. Here's the problem though. You said that growing up in the hood, which I believe is what her quote was, growing up in the hood, they don't know how he needs to make money in order to get clothes and stuff for school. So what they're saying is, screw this lady. She shouldn't have come home. She shouldn't have protected her stuff. She should have just let her brother, sorry, this lady's brother, she should have just let this kid go in this house, steal her stuff, who knows whatever else, go steal from other houses, go steal from other people. And it's okay because you live in the hood, and it's okay because people don't need to know how other people make their money. So whether it's by a hook or by crook, it's like this kid's doing something illegal, but the family doesn't want them to know. The family's like, oh, just ignore what our child is doing, ignore what my brother's doing, and just let him steal your stuff. You probably have insurance, something like that, and so that's how we're going to justify. You pay for insurance, so you're going to get your stuff back anyway, which is a crap reason. So that's my rant.